What's going on, family? Entertainer, motivator, educator, Lucky Murray back with another Gamecock news update. Saturday we was off, and Thursday we had the game. Y'all know that we won against South Carolina State. I put out a Gamecock review on Thursday. Yesterday I put out a vlog. If you didn't see it, please be in one of these cards below. And also I got an exclusive vlog on my Patreon, patreon.com/Lucky Murray. Today has been the conversation and chatter that I've been seeing around social media, especially Gamecock Nation, for some time now, as far as Marcus Satterfield and his ability to call plays. Now, this is not a video to say fire Marcus Satterfield. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I think that a lot of fans, they go to that point without understanding the bigger picture when it comes to college football and how college football plays are called. Yes, I can call a play on Madden. Could I call a college football game? Probably not. So, a real thing is happening on Twitter. The Spurs Up show, that's just Chris down the Spurs Up, and also Savell Newton. No, I'm trying to get Savell on the channel. As soon as I get that solidified, I'll let you guys know. But Savell been very vocal about the Gamecocks and all that stuff. If you don't know who Savell Newton is, he was a highly sought after recruit back in the early 2000s. Came out of Marlboro County. He's from Bennettsville, and it was out of him in South Carolina. He went to South Carolina. Was a bridge player between the Lou Holtz area and the Steve Spurrier area. Right, played quarterback, also played some receiver. Was a gadget player. He is similar to what DeCarrion Jordan is today. So, the Spurs Up show asks, what he asked a question, and Savell answered it. So let's look at the answer real quick, and then we're gonna keep going, man. Because listen, it's Saturday, football is here, right? So let's talk about this, and we're gonna have this discussion, right? It says, here's mine, right? So here's the question. It says, what's your most scorching hot #Gamecocks take at this point in the season, right? Hot take. A take is something that you want to say, you make a statement and people follow it. It says, here's mine. Doty is actually a better fit than Rattler for the Marcus Satterfield wants to do offensively. Disclaimer, I am no way calling for a quarterback change, right? It says, but if you're looking for a quarterback to throw, swing passes, and provide a dynamic running threat, that is Luke more than Spencer Rattler. So here's what Savell Newton said, right? He says, nice observation, but go even deeper. Cape Stop Cinco, which is DK Joyner, is a better option than both in this offense. Go back to the bowl game, and plus he is a more dominant threat in the run game, and my 13-year-old daughter can run this whack, screen, draws, delays, package. We run and hit tight end drags, right? Then somebody said, I agree, I would like to see DK in some games, but this staff isn't going to do this, unfortunately. Here's my question. How do you even know what Satterfield wants to do? I've seen no shred of identity for the offense at any point, right? And so here's what somebody else says. I'm not gonna read too much into it, right? I mean it's a huge take. A lot of people been talking. So I wanted to kind of go back and kind of talk about that instance. Has Spencer Rattler been a huge success in the South Carolina offense in Game 5 going into it? I mean, the jury's still out, right? I would have thought that in these two games, he would have picked up some steam, would have really roasted and toasted these offenses. I'm talking about Charlotte, and I'm also talking about SC State. We saw in the Charlotte game, the running game was so prolific that he didn't throw a touchdown, nor did he throw a pick. He had like 187 yards. I think this game, he had like 100 or something, I believe, and threw 2 picks, right? A lot of people like, yo, he didn't throw those picks. That was the receiver fault. A lot of them bounced off receiver hands and caught the ball. Hey, listen, if I did not pay my mortgage and I'm about to get kicked out because I forgot to pay it or my payment was late, it is still my responsibility, even though it's not my fault, right? It goes down as an interception. Don't have an asterisk by his name or whatever. Luke looks more dynamic as far as running the ball. I haven't really seen him on first team yet. And DK hasn't really been as involved in these last 5 games. We saw his ability, what he can do with the Mayo Bowl. Here's my question. I too am not calling for a quarterback change, but was Spencer Rattler the right choice for the Gamecocks in year 2022? I know with the hype behind Spencer, I know what he could bring, and I know the fanfare that he's offered. But of 5 games, he has more interceptions than he does touchdowns. I think as far as passing percentage, he's probably last in the SEC. But maybe, like I said before, maybe when we play Kentucky next weekend, it would be a different scenario, different story. Maybe he played down to the competition. Maybe he's gaining his confidence. But what I'm looking, I don't believe that the transfer quarterback is the answer when you're trying to learn a system, especially a rental player, because he's only going to be here for a year in Columbia. I don't see him coming back for a 5th year. And if he does, will it benefit him? I don't know. Will DK, is he a better fit to run this offense? I don't know. It's the offensive line issue. It's a lot of different things that we have to look at. Will our running game average more than 200 plus yards? Right? We had the Charlotte game. Marshawn Lloyd had a career high 169 yards, 3 touchdowns. This game he only had 80 yards. Let him eat, and that's the problem. I felt that Marcus Satterfield did. Like, he wanted to establish the throw so bad. Like, let him eat. But I'm just the man behind the camera. Here's what I need you to do. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. New shirts coming soon. I will let you know when they drop. The Entertainer Motivated Lucky Murray shirts. I know y'all been asking about them. They're coming. And once they come, get them while it's hot. It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, and please don't forget all 3. Lucky Murray back with another Gamecock news update today. Was Spencer Rattler the right choice? Is the carry on a better choice? I don't know. I'm just a man behind the camera. You let me know what you think about the comment section below. But like always, till next time, people.